So you know when your top knot is too high that I have to push the little lever on my chair to go down so that way it's like in frame. So I'm gonna start off by prepping my face. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Quick Fix Primer Spray. So now I'm just gonna go on top of that with my Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, which is another thing I'm also trying to use up. And then I'm just gonna start patting that in my T-zone and then kind of like working it out. So while that kind of seeps into my skin, I figured I could read a little information about this foundation. So I got mine off of Amazon, and you can purchase this on there anywhere between $1.95, not including shipping though, anywhere between $1.95 and there's a 3-pack on here for $23. So it pretty much goes anywhere between realistically $1.95 to $8.70. So this says the Maybelline New York Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. It's a flawless revolution for perfection. So real, it's unreal. Breakthrough liquid foundation texture fuses with skin. A finish so impeccable yet undetectable. It says each concentrated drop of skin fusion pigment spreads into flawless perfection. It has an SPF of 20. It features an exclusive dropper, medium to full coverage, ideal for normal skin. So from what I can tell, there's about 12 shades. So most foundations come with at least 1 ounce, and this only comes with 0.67 ounces. So a little over a half, I guess. I have 2 shades. One is probably going to be way too light for me right now, and then I have one that I think is going to be perfect. So the first one I have is 20 Classic Ivory, and then I have 40 Nude. So on the bottle it just says Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation, SPF 20. Like I said, I have the shade 40 Nude, and then it just says shake well, dispense to fingertip, and apply to face. So we'll go ahead and see what this looks like. Ooh, it looks like mine's a little dried out. Ew. Weird. You guys see this? Like, that's weird. It says to put on fingertip, but I'm gonna put it on my face. Huh. I don't know. I'm just gonna, I dipped in there twice. This looks like it has kind of like a peach undertone. And it smells like paint. So I'm going to do this side with my damp Real Technique sponge. I mean, ooh, this actually looks really nice. It does look smooth on my skin. I love Maybelline foundations. I feel like they make some of the best drugstore foundations, like hands down. Ooh, this is nice. It really did make my skin look smooth, like, immediately. That looks so good. I'm gonna just let that sink into the skin. I'm gonna do the other side with a brush, so I'm just gonna, like, do this again, I guess. I don't know, it said to put on fingertip, but I'm gonna be the only one using this, so, I mean, really, I'm just getting my own germs in it. And then I'm going to use this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Ooh, it feels really like, I don't think I like it applied with a brush, I can already tell. But it feels just really smooth. Like, it feels like velvet, like it said. But it does kind of stink. Ooh, and it seems like it just dries like pretty quickly. It doesn't look bad with a brush, but I think I prefer it with the sponge. But I think I pretty much got the same amount of coverage using the sponge and the brush, so that's good. This is definitely probably one of those foundations too that I would use the brush, but I would go back over it with a sponge. So I definitely agree with the smooth velvety finish that they said it would do. I agree with that 100%. That looks so nice. I'm just gonna try to build it up in the areas that I want a little bit more coverage. So on my cheeks, my nose, pretty much my T-zone. That dropper is weird though. I don't know how I feel about that. And then I'm just gonna go over it with my sponge. Ooh, I really like this foundation. This is nice. This might actually be my new favorite. It's weird. It's like a, it's not matte, it's not satin, it's not dewy. I think it really is like a velvet finish, which I haven't tried a lot of like velvety finish foundations, not that I'm aware of or not that I can think of at the top of my head anyway. So this is like, might be the first one. Oh, that looks so good. Look how good that looks on my skin. I really like this. Just want to see. Oh, it is a little bit sticky, but maybe it will dry down. So let's go ahead and apply some concealer. So I'm just going to go in with my Revlon Photo Ready Eye Brightener. I try to focus most of it like in the inner corner, and then when I blend it out, I just blend it out underneath my like entire eye. Then I'm going to use my Morphe G40. I swear, like, I don't let the cats in this room because I just don't want them, like, they will eat and destroy everything in their path. They always go straight for my like jewelry that I have like hanging right behind the camera, and somehow cat hair still gets in here. Ugh, it's just so annoying. I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer thingy, and it's in the shade Fair. This is also one of my like all-time favorite concealers, and I love the Maybelline like eye brightener. I used all of it. So now I'm trying to use that Revlon one, and then I'm gonna go back to the Maybelline one because I just love it. And then I'm just gonna lightly blend that out with my brush and then go back over everything with the sponge. The concealer looks really nice with this foundation. I might be crazy, but I feel like I have a mild case of rosacea like right here. And I feel like it's starting to flare up a lot more now, but I think it's because I've been spending a lot of time in the sun. To contour my nose, I'm going to use my Anastasia foundation stick in the shade Fawn. And my upper lip. And right below. Then I'm just going to use my Artiste Oval 3 to blend that out. Try to decide if I want to cream contour or not. Ooh, I'm already noticing that foundation did not go in my forehead crease, so that's awesome. I'm just going to cream contour my face really quick. I'm just going to use the same Anastasia stick and Fawn. I'm going to blend it out with my Artiste Oval 6. To set my under eyes, I'm going to use my new favorite. This is from Wet n Wild, and it's the bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. I don't know why they call it a bronzer, but I'm just going to lightly set my under eyes with this. Give me a nice bright under eye that I love. Then I'm going to use my Coty Airspun powder to set the rest of my face, even though it doesn't feel like it really needs to be set that much. It's really not that sticky, but I'm just going to go ahead and set it. Just so my bronzer and blush go on nice. This foundation looks so, like, flawless. Like, that's the only word that comes to mind. I have dry to normal skin, more so dry than normal, but just in case this is one of your first videos of mine, that's like my skin type. This looks so nice, and normally a lot of matte foundations don't work for me because my skin is dry. The only matte foundations that I know for sure work for my skin is the new CoverGirl Matte Made foundation, and then the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. But this, like I said, this has like a velvety finish, so I feel like it's not like over drying my skin like most matte foundations. I really, really, really like it. So it is at 12:13 right now, so I'm going to go ahead and make that the call time. I'm going to finish up my makeup, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what I put on my face and how everything went. Hey guys, so it's about 12:40. Everything went on so good. I feel like I said this a couple foundation first impressions ago where this is like my new favorite foundation. It sucks that you can only get it on Amazon for now. Maybe they're bringing it back to the stores. I don't know, but like, it looks so good. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. But on my face, well, on my eyes, I use this Pretty Vulgar blush in the shade Hush Blush. Just wanted like a little peachy kind of shade in my crease to match my lips. I love lip gloss, but I hate, like, sometimes when I talk, it's like, I don't know, it's gross. Then for highlighter, I use this e.l.f. highlighter right here. The swatch is really deceiving because it's really pretty, but when you swatch it, it doesn't look like much. This is in the shade Starlight Glow. For blush, which is like my new favorite blush right now, this is the Wet n Wild Fergie blush in the shade Brush with Danger. I just think it looks so pretty, and it's like hot pink, and I normally go for peachy blushes. For bronzer, I'm wearing my new favorite bronzer. This is the L'Oreal True Match Bronze It, and this is in the shade Light. And then for mascara, I'm just wearing my Lancome Grandonice mascara. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Oh, lips. So I just lined my lips with MAC Stone lip liner. For lipstick, this isn't very pigmented. It's not very opaque at all. It's more sheer, but the color is really pretty. This is the Maybelline, I think it's called the Blooms, and it's in Peach Poppy. Ooh, obviously have lip liner all over mine. Gross. I really like the shade. I just wish it was more pigmented. Then on top, I don't know why, but this is like leaking so bad. This is one of the NYX lip glosses, and it's in the shade Nude Peach, but whenever I like push too hard on the cap, it just all comes out of the sides. I don't know what's going on. But I thought this was a really pretty soft peachy look. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm so excited for this foundation. It looks so good. Anyways, I will see you guys here in a couple hours with another check-in. Hey guys, so it's 5 o'clock. I've had this foundation on for 5 hours. I haven't had to powder or anything. I did eat, but it still looks really, really, really good. I'm obsessed with this stuff. So it's 11 o'clock on the dot. So I've had this foundation on for 11 hours and it still looks really good. I did kind of like touch up my makeup right before I left to run errands, and I think that was about 7 o'clock ish. But it didn't cake up or anything. Like, everything went on nicely. I just touched up my bronzer, blush, and highlight, and then I put a little bit of powder, and then I sprayed my face with NYX matte finish spray. And normally when you pile makeup on top of makeup that's been sitting for a couple hours, it cakes, but it didn't at all. It still looks just as good as it did when I applied it 11 hours ago. So if you can see here, like, my forehead still looks really good. Right here starting to cake up, but I think it's because I have like a dry patch or something, but everything looks really good. I really like how my forehead looks. My cheeks look really good. My under eyes look really good. Like, everything looks so good still, and it's been 11 hours. So I'm not 100% sure if you could still buy this foundation in the store, but you can buy it on Amazon. Like I said, it goes anywhere from like $1.88 to $20, and however much shipping is. I wonder if you could possibly find this like in maybe like the clearance aisles of like Walmart or Ulta. I don't know, maybe, possibly. I don't know if they plan on bringing this foundation out to all the regular stores or what, but when I did Google it, a bunch of like random makeup stores did pop up. I haven't heard of any of them, but a lot of different places did pop up where you could purchase this, and I would. Like I said, I'm dry skin, and this left like a velvety, not really a matte finish, but a matte finish, and I think it just looks so good. Like, I already threw another shade Nude like in my cart in Amazon because I really like it, and I plan on wearing it a bunch this summer, especially if it's gonna hold up for 11 hours. I'm just saying. So I guess to end this video, I highly recommend this, especially if you have dry skin. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression of the Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. I love it. Let me know if you've tried this foundation in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.